I was watching. I think I told y'all I was about to do a press run this week. I think I'm gonna let the. I did a 5-hour podcast with Flagrant 2. My guy Andrew Schultz, Akash Singh, salute to Alex, Mark, and the whole team over there. Great people. I did 5 hours. I ain't gonna lie, like around the third hour, because I'm used to streaming, so like 5 hours ain't nothing to me. But I could see everybody else. Everybody like they start tightening up their legs, they ready to take pisses, all that type of stuff. But I was like, yo, if y'all until y'all rapping, I'm gonna keep going. I'm good. I could talk for 2 days. You know what I mean? But anyway, it was a very good podcast, if you ask me. A lot of information, whatever you want is there. If you want bullshit, you're gonna find the bullshit. I addressed most of the bullshit kind of off top. And we're not gonna watch this whole thing here because, to be honest, if we watch 5 hours right now, it's gonna be going into like the morning time. But I'll play a few clips. But I do want to say salute to Andrew Schultz. He credited and gave me a lot of, praise for me being shrewd in terms of how I move about the industry. I think he's very smart as well. Put it like this. And I announced it today. I said it was interesting that Andrew Schultz, like, I'm such a black sheep of the industry. Andrew Schultz was the first person to invite me to a podcast. All these other bum ass niggas, they get invited to podcasts all day. And I mean, I don't really care to be in a mix like that. Who cares? But he knew what he was doing, right? He was like, yo, who do I want to get as a guest? And by the way, he did hit me after the Alex Jones shit. He wanted me to come on last week. He said, yo, Ak, we just had one of our craziest week with Alex Jones. Bro, the people need you. Like, that's the appropriate follow-up. I couldn't do that Monday. Last week, I was in LA, right? I was in LA for the BT shit. So I was like, I couldn't do that. But I said, yo, I could come this week. Also, I'm kind of, loosely plotting it out with, a ghetto-ass press run that I'm going to just orchestrate in terms of my own podcast. Now, again, I'm mentioning the podcast, but I haven't announced shit yet. I don't think I really need to do a press run, but I like to give the people what they want. And a lot of times y'all see me do this, which is just talk to y'all, which I don't see me talk to other people. So I like to give people what they want. Anyway, brilliant. I thought it was a brilliant invite by Andrew Schultz. I like his content. I watch Flagrant 2 every fucking week. And I said, of course. Now I'm going to keep it real with you. I probably won't do anything for maybe like 2 more weeks because I'm trying to match it up with my announcement. So really, I just did this on some, fuck it. Fuck it. Let's just get to the bullshit. So, and by the way, when it comes to a quote-unquote a press run, I'm going to get back and reconvene. For the strangers who might be here, welcome to Akademiks in the Chat Niggas town hall meeting, okay? Outlets that we're going to be doing is going to be determined by the chat. We move very different here. Whatever the people say here, this is how we run shit. Anyway, I'm going to get into that conversation, but I'm wondering if I should just start off with some smoke already. I'm wondering, and by the way, all 5 hours, it was great. I got the bullshit out the first hour. The second hour, we talked about, kind of my come up a little bit and why, like, it feels for some people that I'm a presence that's hard to be ignored in hip hop. We talked about 6ix9ine. We talked about what they believe my role was in helping him get to where he was. We talked about hip hop as a whole. We talked about some, as independent people, we always wonder about like Big Brother and this and third and who's really controlling shit. We talked about blackballing. We talked about who's really running the government. We talked about some conspiracy theories. There was some good segments on Drake, slight stuff. There's stuff there for everybody. And I appreciate anyone who did watch it, the whole 5 hours. I rewatched it. Obviously, I lived the experience, but I rewatched it, and I thought I did a pretty good job. I thought they did a pretty good job too. So salute to them. And I see already the chat niggas been running it up. Actually, let's start with the straightening here. I like to start with the straightening here. Because I felt so offended today. I usually, like on Twitter, I'm disengaged from Twitter. But I felt so offended. I see some people send me some screenshots. I don't even know who this person is, really. And it was someone who was like, yo, you went on like a podcast to promote your podcast. Nigga, I didn't even announce a name. I didn't give a date. I've been saying my podcast is coming for a year. So let's not make it like I went on Andrew Schultz's platform to just promote some shit that I didn't say the name, didn't say when it's coming, where it's coming, how. I fuck with Andrew Schultz. But I seen, and I was so offended by this. Chat, if there's anybody in this game that I think shouldn't be questioned when it comes to being desperate for attention or needing whatever for clicks, retweet, views, it should be Ak. You know why all these niggas care about me? Nigga, I'm the nigga who racked up all them views. With all due respect, I barely post on YouTube now. Nigga, my YouTube, I look at it like McDonald's. It's a billion served. Go find, there's a few channels that gave a billion views. I'm one of them. And that's one channel. I'm not lumping in Warren Chirac. I'm not lumping in my other 4 like main pages. So I was really offended when people were like, yo, yeah, he needs attention. I'm like, is these motherfuckers stupid? The attention game I did a long time ago in terms of YouTube, but I felt like I was running a rat race. I was like a hamster on the wheel. I still average about 250, 300 a video if I put up a video on YouTube. I could do it every day. I could do 5 a day. But now it's more on, like, at some point you got to graduate. That's the point I'm trying to say. Anyway, let me just get to the straightening. Whoever this person is, let me just talk to you real quick. And this is why, if you're wondering why I went on Andrew Schultz, it's about damn time I did some straightening to you media niggas. I'm tired of y'all. Stop trying to play me. Stop trying to do weird, belittling shit. Start respecting me as you should. Whoever this motherfucker over here is, let me get this one off quick. Somebody named Weezy, what the fuck? Only Weezy I know got dreads and he sung a milli. But this motherfucker, I don't know. I did some research, so I do know who they are now. But I want to get back to, I just want to evaluate what the fuck this person was trying to talk about and trying to talk about me. I keep telling all y'all media niggas, unless you're trying to go back and forth with me, don't say my name. I don't like you. I don't care about you. But once you start with me, I never stop. And I am not impartial. I don't pick favorites. I don't like none of y'all. I never needed none of y'all. I don't ask you for shit. But once I get on your case, don't be like, yo, he's dragging it. Yo, it's like 3 years. He keep going in. Yo, it's like a decade. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to be old and gray with a walker. Fuck you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Somebody say, Charlamagne people, I don't care who it is. Once my name come up, I am on go. I don't care who. So, for this motherfucker over here, since you wanted to jump in my business, and by the way, let me not act like I maybe didn't jump in yours. Okay, I'm fair with it. I think she's a co-owner with Alex, who's on that podcast that just did Flagrant 2 of that studio. So I think she was really riding because the Stooges does do a show out of her podcast studio, and obviously I had hella jokes for that. But regardless, yo, even if that was the case, just say it. Be like, yo, bro, could you not talk about my shit? But when you start saying shit that's kind of false, I'm gonna defend myself. Like, I'm pretty sure she'll defend herself about whatever I said that was probably jokes, but she probably think it was whatever. Anyway, who cares? Just to clarify, because I felt offended. Where the fuck did she say this shit at? Just want to get this straightened in real quick. Chat. We finna start pulling cards. So I keep telling y'all media niggas, man. I don't like none of y'all. Akademiks getting mad clicks from talking about Rory and Mealy Mall while talking about how nobody fucks with Rory and Mealy Mall, and it's hilarious. Weezy, maybe you a old head. Let me put you on game, okay? And this is what the smart ones know. Andrew knows it. I keep telling you, there was a time I was beating the Breakfast Club by my damn self. There's 3 of them over there, including Charlemagne. There was a time I did all that. If you think I'm a nigga who's just struggling for numbers, you got the wrong motherfucking one. The reason why Everyday Struggle even existed in that format is because they saw Act with millions of views. Please don't do that. I don't like to run the rat race, so I don't want to be still competing in year 8. Just who's getting the most views. I'm trying to live a little life. I'm trying to also graduate with shit. But still, the attention that I command in hip-hop is not, I don't think it's ever been questioned. When you act like I'm on any platform and I need the Stooges to get attention, I then look at you like, where the fuck have you been? But I did the research on you. I'm like, who the fuck is this talking about? Act is getting clicks from... First and foremost, I did a podcast with Andrew Schultz. It's a 5-hour podcast. Straight up and down. Go watch it. Granted, I ain't gonna lie. I went on there to violate anybody who had smoked with me or anybody they asked for. I ain't tell that nigga to skip no questions. They even asked me, you want me to take anything out? Fuck it. Let's let it ride. If there's any edits in there, it's because Flagrant 2 put the edits in there. No disrespect. I said, I went in there shooting from the hip, 2 guns loaded. Whatever I said, I made sure I ain't say nothing that was going to get me bags canceled, but everything I said was true to what I believed. Let it fly. So any edits you've seen, it ain't because of me. I talked straight for 5 hours. It was 5 hours. They put ads and all that shit in there. For this person to talking about I'm getting mad clicks by talking about them, I diss them niggas because it's personal. And Weezy, let me put you on some game before you start talking about some shit you don't fucking know. I said it to you in the reply. With them bum ass niggas, it's not about, I've made millions off of this shit. They're trying to probably make their first million. It's not about that. And if you did what they did, I would treat you the same way. I treat everybody the same way. One of them bums crossed the line with me. I'm going to always hate that nigga for life. I'm going to diss him for life. If you don't understand that point, stay the fuck on the sidelines. But I get it. You probably want to get in this. You got 2 podcasts. Shawty, I don't even need to bring up your numbers. But an illegitimate channel of mine, I don't even upload to it. My plug channel that I don't even own gets like 4 times your numbers. What are you talking about? You shouldn't talk about numbers. You don't want to talk about numbers with a nigga like me. You don't want to do it. I said on that podcast, Twitch was supposed to be my hideaway from the spotlight. Somehow, everything I say on Twitch, they keep taking and putting all over Instagram. I think you're Charlemagne's network. Horrible Decisions, isn't it that? I pull it up. Charlemagne, tell your people, listen, anybody gets with me. I don't do the politics like that. I don't care if it's on your network or not. Tell niggas don't talk about me like this, because I'm sensitive. I am sensitive. Super sensitive. You start talking about me, I'm starting wilding on you. Wilding. Shawty, since you needed some goddamn promotion, or actually, I seen you been sucking a dick recently, respectfully. I know you're a woman. I'm not trying to give no type of, energy that would be belittling you as a woman. I'm just saying you've been sucking up to them. Maybe you're trying to get on as a third mic. They need it. But Shawty, worry about your own shit. You can't talk numbers to me. Let that be known. I'll pull up your shit on here. Let's find your YouTube page. Get the Breakfast Club promotion, the iHeart promotion, the Diss promotion. Stay in your corner. Charlamagne probably threw you a bag for you to shut the fuck up. But don't come over here thinking you batting for some other niggas trying to fuck with me. Let me find y'all YouTube. Let me go to YouTube. No, chat, it's not even free promo. Horrible decisions. My nigga, y'all recorded. Let me put this up on a big screen. Talk about that your next podcast. You recorded for an hour and 14 minutes. This is your main page. This ain't no fake shit. I have 50 different pages. I don't know. This nigga's probably making thousands off me. And by the way, I don't want to make it sound like I'm proud about that because I chalk up some of the shit as free promo. Salute to my niggas who, you know, they rock with the stream. They do their thing. Y'all recorded for a whole fucking hour and 15 minutes. You got 9,000 views. You should never be talking about clicks. Don't ever talk about clicks. Please don't talk about clicks. You need some clicks. Don't you ever talk about that shit again. Stay out of this conversation. I'm looking up on Twitter. They sending me that. I'm like, who the fuck? Somebody told me, say, yo, Weezy don't fuck with you. I went to Lil Wayne's page. I was so stupid. Weezy don't fuck with me. Then they brought me to this. I'm like, oh, these. But here's the thing. I'm not above violating y'all too. What do y'all think? Yeah. I kept telling you, if you do what they did, I treat you the same way. I treat everybody the same way. Doesn't matter sex, creed, race, height, weight. Doesn't matter. Get your trash ass on out of here when it comes to podcasting or whatever the fuck you think you're doing when you start talking about me, saying that I need somebody else for any type of views. Look up. Look where rap is and look where I am in regards to rap. Then look at what I've done. And reevaluate the next time you try to talk about a nigga like me. You getting your little paycheck from them two stooges because they paying your rent for whatever spot you got? Congratulations. But this was a good idea to stay the fuck on the sidelines. Don't talk about me needing them. And by the way, if you had said some shit like, yo, Act, fuck you, nigga. Could you leave my fuck you trying to fuck with my business? Leave that shit alone. I don't even care. But when you try to put forward a narrative like I need them stooges, I'm gonna violate you. Anyway, get your shit in order, Shorty. Like, if 10,000 people can't even listen to you talking for an hour, let me put this in perspective too. Flagrant 2 already popping too, so I ain't even tripping. But this is the power of the chat, niggas, and book it. Book it. Flagrant 2, for the last couple weeks, with the exception of Alex Jones, they're around 300,000 per episode. I'll show y'all. 350, 322, a million with Alex Jones, 322. 13 hours ago, we had 209. We're going to be at 500,000 in a week. Numbers ain't never the problem with me. It's never been, like, I resent that so much because I'm trying to graduate to a point where I look beyond numbers and I start looking to shit that has lasting value. So when I hear people like you still talking about clicks and whatever, nobody would know clout chasing or getting clicks better than me. But this wasn't that. Me talking about the Stooges is personal. It's not actually no promo. You think I'm getting promo from them? Are you dumb? Weezy, figure out what the... Matter of fact, I think in 13 hours, that one episode that I was on for 5 hours. By the way, Andrew Schultz, I know you're making a bag off it. You're making a killing. Congrats, it's cool. That I think the views for 13 hours been more than the views for the last month of what y'all did. Get your shit in check. Don't ever talk about me again like that. Don't ever talk about me like that again. And by the way, I'm willing to continue this back and forth. I just want to let you know, I'm not predicated on niggas having views or not. When I don't like somebody or somebody want to go back and forth with me, I sit here and go back and forth with them every single fucking time. It doesn't matter. If I want to get views, I can get it. I don't give a fuck about that anymore. I use Twitch and these platforms to get my personal grievances off. Y'all fuck with me. Y'all try to belittle me. Y'all try to play me. I'm going to respond every single time. I have the time. I don't know who told you. Maybe y'all think y'all like the black version of Call Her Daddy. Y'all get 9,000 views. They get 900,000. I love Charlamagne. I don't want to give no strays. But Call Her Daddy just signed to Spotify and they got 60 million. Reevaluate that because you try to diss me just because you probably missing out on the $450,000 bum ass niggas pay you each week to motherfucking record at your spot. Don't do it with me. I don't play favorites and I don't care who you are. I didn't care if it was. And by the way, let me go on to another topic. And that's what I was saying about when it came to my podcast. When my podcast get announced, I don't care. I don't want nobody. If anybody don't want to engage in this back and forth with me, there's nobody that's really. I wouldn't be like, oh no, he could do it, but he can't do it. I don't play favorites like that. This next move I'm about to make, I'm real proud of it. Enter at your own risk, and I'm down to go back and forth with any of you niggas. But this little Weezy chick, man, get the fuck out of here and go focus on your own podcast. Either that or get on the fucking sidelines and focus on the building you got that you just renting podcast space out to other people. But somebody like you can't even talk about me. I'm going to be honest, off rip. Fucking nerve, bro. Who the fuck gassed you up? Who the fuck gassed you up? Both your podcasts you did this week and this rant I just did on you, from everybody who's going to upload this shit, is going to do way more than that. You're going to talk for an hour and 15. Y'all going to have all type of weird hoe shit. No, I'm not calling you a hoe. See, I got to make sure I do this because, you know, when they can't beat you, they try to cancel you. I don't know. I seen some stuff on like one of these episodes. It looked like it was some I don't know what's going on. Anyway. Somebody said, y'all heard the thunder? Even God telling me like, yo, act. Don't even spare them, man. Fuck it. But anyway. I just despise these motherfuckers. This ain't had nothing to fucking do with her. Let me find her shit again. You know, this shit be really pissing me off. This shit pisses me off. Look, imagine going on a big platform. Weezy, of course you think it's a fucking big platform. You average 4,000 views. Nigga, my Instagram Live is a big platform to you. You see, when I told y'all, like, it might sound big-headed, but you got these little, I don't even know who the fuck this is. Why is she acting like no disrespect to Andrew Schultz and shit. Oh, act going on Andrew Schultz is some, nigga, I'm Akademiks. I own Akademiks. Akademiks, the platform all these niggas trying to get on. Why you act like, oh, I'm like, oh my God, I finally got to go on Flagrant 2. Nigga, I made my platform that I don't gotta go to y'all. With all due respect, I love the Breakfast Club, but if I gotta do a promo run and the Breakfast Club don't want to talk to me, I don't gotta go to them. For what? I built my own shit because of that. The nerve of this chick to talk about like, oh my, imagine going to a big Shorty, I'm on a big platform every time I get on the mic. Not because when you talk, there's like 3,000 people listening to your dildo story, Shorty. That don't mean that's what happens with me. Speak for yourself. Imagine going on a big platform trying to get niggas to click on your new podcast. Shorty, I didn't even tell niggas where the podcast is going to be at. And your most viral clip is talking shit about. Open your mind. I want you to open your mind first of all. Where's the clip that's viral of me talking about them? Actually, in the social clips, they used some shit where I said Nicki's audience was making me question if I was gay. Like, it was some funny shit, bro. It's a comedy podcast. You feel me? Let me just remind you of this, Weezy. Them two bums, I hate. If you want to be intertwined in this, I have no problem. When I'm violating them, I throw you in the mix. But because you idiots who keep questioning why Act doing the most, them niggas crossed the line that if that was crossed with you, you would have called the cops, you'd have did this, you'd have done that, you'd have called you, you'd have wilded. They crossed the line, you can't tell me how to react. And if you think you could tell me how to react, all right, well, come on then. Come get the slander too, because I'm slandering all y'all niggas. Niggas, the same reason niggas kept saying, oh, yo, Joe should have, why Joe ain't squashing? You think Joe could have called my fucking phone and said, yo, Ack, listen, man, I know that nigga pulled up to your crib, but chill. What? The first words after Joe said that would have been like, nigga, fuck you. Straight up. He could have never done that. I'm telling you the facts. Y'all niggas think, ain't none of these niggas my daddy? Nigga, Charlamagne could have done it. Yo, it got to, I'm telling you, them niggas brought it to a point that I'm telling you, when y'all niggas comment on me and them, make sure you keep that in mind. I'm not just going off. I could talk about Meek all day. He's a rapper. He's someone with a bigger audience I could talk about all day. If I'm talking about these niggas, it's personal. If you want to question it, remember, I don't give a fuck about your opinion, but I'll violate you just nonetheless. I don't care what y'all title that clip. Nigga, if Joe had called me and said, Act, I know niggas pulled up to your crib, but chill, I would have said, nigga, fuck you. Straight up. If Charlamagne had said it, nigga, fuck you. If my mama had said it, nigga, I would have said, mama, I can't say that to my mom. I'd have probably act like the phone was working. That's all good. Anyway, to this Weezy motherfucker, if you want to continue the conversation, I'm here for you next stream. So send out more tweets. Actually, yeah, if you respond on that shit that don't get like 10,000 views, hopefully the next one, because of this, they'll probably go tune in. You'll get 50,000, but I'll let that go. Tweet at me some more and I'll respond. But other than that, stop playing with me. I see all y'all niggas now obsessed with numbers. It's funny to me because when I came up, that's the first thing they used to say to knock me. Yo, he a bozo. Numbers don't matter. Now you know what everybody does? Brag about numbers. Everybody brag about numbers. When I was trying to establish myself and I had no cosign and I had a shit ton of numbers, you know what people say? And I'm talking about just YouTube. They're like, nah, fuck that nigga, man. Like, you know, numbers don't really matter. Like, this is all about respect. This is all about this. This is all about that. This is all about... Now, all they told me was numbers. Get your bag, Shorty, but leave me the fuck alone. Because me... Maybe you and your co-host or whoever the fuck that is, I don't know who it is, I don't know. But maybe I could think, and that's another thing. I don't care if like y'all blow up. That's what people just like. I don't care when it's something personal with me. I'm not thinking about clout and shit like that, nigga. I don't care. I want to get my point across. I don't like you, and at every moment I'm gonna diss you. And I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want until you stop me from saying it. And if you can't stop me from saying it, you're going to have to deal with these words. I'm sorry. Anyway. This chick with this fucking flop-ass podcast. Charlamagne must have signed this chick for like $200. Probably signed her for 200 fucking bucks. Over here talking about that I'm using niggas for clicks. Let me go look at this bullshit one more time. You know shit really, I ain't gonna lie, maybe I do need some therapy. That's the one thing that maybe Joe be saying that. No, not Joe. Well, Joe and Charlamagne be saying therapy. Maybe I do need some fucking therapy. Let's listen to this bullshit, matter of fact. I want to hear this shit. You the last motherfucker who should be talking about views. Look at this shit. The fucking flyer is a fucking banana in your mouth simulating a cock. And you're over here telling me about clicks? This is why I get mad. If you can't talk about sucking cock and get 10,000 views, how the fuck you want to talk to me? When I'm talking about a nigga who did some personal shit. Fuck is you talking about? And I get, let me hear this bullshit.
Let's go.
Oh no, that don't mean they don't hit on you. Cause the gays.
Which one's Weezy? Is this one? Right or left? Put me on game chat. Their fucking thing is them with a banana in their mouth simulating sucking on cock. Chat, are we fucking serious? And they can't pull 10,000 views. Are we fucking serious? These other people on Twitter running their fucking mouth. Ak is doing this for clicks. You're just talking about sucking dick. And you can't get 20,000. Yo, these are the people, man. These are the people. These are the fucking people I'm actually going back and I don't care. But I gotta put it in perspective. Your content's about sucking cock, swallowing semen, getting bukkakis, orgies, trains ran on you. You can't even get 20,000 fucking views. But when I got a real issue because he don't like that niggas cross the boundary that any man wouldn't fuck with, why is he so... Are you dumb? Have a podcast without talking about sex then. If 9,000 people watch you probably giving away all your dick-sucking secrets, what about if you were just talking about your non-sexual hobbies? These are the people. These are the people. These are the fucking people, chat. These are the fucking people that they say some shit about me and people actually be thinking like, do they have a point? Let's listen to this shit.
No, women love to say that.
Which one is Weezy? Which one? Which one? Point them out. Wait, this one, am I on the right shit? Ain't this one on Joe Budden Network? No, it's this one. Okay. Let's hear the bullshit she's talking about.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I wanted to talk about that.
And I've been the one hitting on them.
I did want to talk about that too. You consider yourself bisexual, correct?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
is there any other label under the umbrella that you identify as?
No, bisexual. I identify as dual, like two.
That's real.
Well, and when I was bigger, buying pants that weren't too long wasn't dick. I like men.
Had COVID, if you. So those things kind of protect us, but.
The girl on the right, she look like she's doing the majority of the talking. I'm trying to see what this one's gonna say. Because she's talking a lot on Twitter. I'm expecting you for the talker. You see me? I don't talk too much on Twitter. On Twitch, I talk all fucking day. You put me on flagrant 2. That 5 hours was light. I could have went 10. I want to talk. I use my mouth to create millions by talking. Y'all talking about y'all part-time. I don't know if it's y'all part-time job or whatever the fuck y'all do with y'all mouth in a bedroom or whatever, and it's getting 10,000 views. Are y'all serious? Somebody said stop giving them attention. I don't give a fuck about giving people attention. I like getting my point across. I don't, if it was that, nigga, I would have never really mentioned Mealy Mall and them other niggas, bruh. But at certain times, I got to get shit off my chest. I use Twitch as some way to kind of vent. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's no worse than fucking Felon Bae coming to a live show and she's saying, oh, you're Felon Bae. Bro, you call this nigga a felon to his face. I don't call him a felon to his face.
That's
From this arrangement.
it's like
Granted, it was cheap as fuck to live there, right? So it wasn't like it was this big elaborate thing, but I went to a jungle party, maybe 50 people were there. I was holding hands with people I didn't know. I wasn't even high. I'm like, I know I did get high that night, but it was really like, oh my God, like we get to hear music, we get to be together. When you're that person and it's taken from you, even with us, Mandy and I were touring, bro. Like we really enjoy our fans, you know what I mean? And
9,000 people?
a lot of people know, you know, we argue and fight a lot. And the fucking fans really hold us together. So it was just like, damn, what we gonna do?
COVID? I'm surprised the show made it through COVID. We was talking through lawyers for a couple months.
I hated her then.
Yeah, it was.
But now that part's over, and
Charlamagne saved their ass with a fucking bag. Charlamagne's a good guy, I'm gonna tell you that. See, Charlamagne finds all the people who are rejects, disposable, can't hold down shit. You get 300 views. With 9,000, you get 9,000 talking for an hour about this. You might as well make an OnlyFans, man. Real rap. Y'all talking about this shit called a sex club. Let me just, look, this is what they said. I ain't making this shit up. The title is NSFW, the sex club. Y'all doing this shit for an hour? Man, I'm gonna put like this. I know chicks that I help put on that on OnlyFans making $250,000 a month off like 8 minutes of content. What I'm just trying to tell y'all is that if this is what y'all claim to be the thing for y'all, y'all not no call her daddy. Y'all not no call her daddy. They're superstars. Y'all are bottom feeders. You probably need to do some shit for the clicks. It might have to be the OnlyFans. I'm gonna just keep it 1,000. Might have to be. But before y'all start talking about clicks, if y'all are talking about sex, sucking cock, all type of freak shit, and 10,000 people don't want to watch, miss me with the needing attention shit. Okay? Miss me with that. And the podcast called Horrible Decisions, this might have been a horrible format if y'all talking about sucking dick and all type of shit and niggas still ain't tuning in. At that point, when chicks get on OnlyFans, I'm like, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. This is like the last rope. After this is straight prostitution. I'm going to keep it 100. If they won't pay $2.99 to see you, it's over. Right here, y'all doing podcasts. Salute to Alexandra from Call Her Daddy. But we just see Selena. Selena was on some Thoughts Next Door shit with her like friend or whatever. Nigga, they get like $500,000 like a stream. You know what? Niggas love watching chicks talk about sex. This one over here talking about people needing clicks can't get over 10,000. I'm done talking about y'all. I just want to put this up there that everybody can circulate it. Now we can look you in the face in terms of your content. Because the thing is, I love being on the big screen. But when y'all say y'all little sneak jabs and shit like that, if you're trying to audition to be the third stooge with Rory and Mealy Mall, you ain't had to send that tweet. Somebody should tap you and say, yo, you know that nigga act. He kind of, I don't know if you should do that. But since you want to get in it, well, come on then. Come get this slander with the two bozos. Come on. I'll give it a triple decker, Cassie. What's up? It's all good. Somebody said I should ask Charlamagne for a bag. It's almost like free promo. It's like when Drake said, yo, I'm gonna get yo Kanye, I need that. I'm gonna need that invoice for the extra 20, bro. It's all good. Next week, I hope they get 50. But that's just to show y'all. I just don't like views have been like. There was a point I was chasing views and I cared that much. I realized I was like, yo, listen, you cemented your mark. How are you gonna ascend? It's not gonna be chasing views. Average at least 30 million views a month on my main channel for like 2.5 years straight. And then the whole thing became, all right, that's not going to get you to where you want to go. You got to make other moves. You got to do other things. You could keep chasing views, but you're established already. The people fuck with you. Whether they're going to come to your Twitch, go to your YouTube video, go to your Instagram page, your Twitter page, it don't matter. They're going to still tune into you. The views doesn't prove anything to them. The moves does. So when I hear some bozo like this talking about, yo, chat, I want y'all in y'all hearts of hearts. I get off stream right now. I promise y'all. I get off stream. When y'all hear me talk about Ruri and Millie Moore, and I've been talking about them niggas for a minute. Ever since y'all knew the moment I felt offended. Y'all knew it. From when I was talking about them while they were sitting next to Joe. Do you think I was doing it because I was chasing views, or it was because I really didn't fuck with them niggas? And if y'all say chasing views, I'll hop off stream right now. I promise you. I promise you. Nigga, I ain't chasing no fucking views. Them niggas did some shit that I'm telling you. Me and Nav had an issue. I forgave Nav. Me and Nav cool. We were talking about playing games together. We cool. Them niggas just did some shit I can't forgive. I'm sorry. They tried to get on it. Well, one of them tried to get on. I couldn't do it. I just can't. I'm sorry. There's something maybe within me. I don't know what it is. Or I just think at that point, I'm a bitch if I even get on the phone with them niggas after that. Them niggas tried you in real life. So let's keep it like that. But also, I'm going to keep my disrespect like that every single day. When Chief Keef blew up, and I ain't trying to compare it all the way to that because there was real deaths and shit on this side. When Chief Keef blew up and he is superstar, did Chief Keef care that nobody ain't nobody Lil J and them? He was still dissing them niggas. He was dissing niggas that nobody ain't know. When you got some personal shit, you gonna address it like it's personal. It's not clout chasing. All I'm saying is, Shawty, you could talk about gargling balls and swallowing semen and sucking dick all you want with the sex club horrible decision shit. I respect your right for doing it. All I'm going to say is don't talk about views because you ain't getting none and you're doing the easiest content. The easiest content. If I get Selena and anybody right now, they get at least 400,000 views a video. Facts. You're doing the easiest content as a woman talking about your slutty ways, your sexual escapades, your sexual desires. It's the path of least resistance, yet nobody wants to hear it. Nobody's reacting to it. So now, because you rent to the bozos, you got all these opinions on me. Well, go tell them niggas you're trying to be the third mic already. And let's see if we want to hear you with them. Because they trash by themselves. They need an A mic. You're not no A mic. Maybe A mic when you're talking about sex. But go prove yourself too. That's my thing that I said on that podcast with Andrew Schultz. Everybody, the Stooges could look me in the eye and say whatever they want to say to me. After like a year, when they said, Ak, you can't say this is because niggas only support me for sympathy for Joe. We here. What's up? We sustained. We did it on our own. Even with the head start, we did it on our own. We built it from a year. Shawty, I want to see you do the same. I want y'all motherfuckers who don't get no attention, stop getting on social media trying to take shots at me. And then you take the weakest shot saying I'm looking for attention, when if we just looked at the facts, you need it. I gave you the biggest promo. Charlamagne has never given them this promo right here. I cut the biggest WWE promo for y'all right here. Congratulations. I might have to hit that nigga with an invoice. Somebody says she in the chat. Oh, she can get on the stream with me now. Nobody want to get on the stream with me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Tweet her, get her on Instagram. I'm on stream. She like running her mouth on Twitter. I'll give the same invite I gave to Ruri and Mealy Moore. Get on stream with me right now. Get on stream with me right now. And let's see if that little $450 you getting paid to book like 2 hours to record is worth all the shit you was trying to talk about me, because I'm not no nigga that gonna take it like that. Somebody. You gonna know that she ain't gonna tweet for the rest of the night. She ain't finna tweet for the rest of the night. And that's another thing too. I be telling y'all. You see, I don't play the politics game. I'm cool with Alex. Got his number, we cool. I know Alex and Shawty own the studio. Like, Alex and this girl own that studio you're watching. That's where my man Wayne will record out of that studio. The Stooges record out of that studio. And truthfully, they got to play the politics. You see, Akademiks, one of the reasons why I make sure I got my shit coming, I don't want to tap into y'all politics, because you know what? I want to play nice with none of y'all when I don't need to. I don't want when y'all think y'all could blackball me, y'all could do whatever. No, I got my own place. I'm building my own shit. I'm going to be fine. But I don't got to sit back and let somebody like you talk crazy about me over the little $500 or $450 that them niggas is renting your studio for. If you that thirsty for the cash and is you down that bad, kick them niggas out of there. I'll give you $700 every week for the next 4 months. Just leave me alone, Shawty. Unless you're willing to engage. And if you're willing to engage, I welcome it all. Okay? I don't pick favorites. When y'all put this up on YouTube, this ain't a woman thing. I get at niggas too. It's anybody. It could be a child. It could be a newborn. A newborn get on Twitter and tweet the same thing. I don't care if it was like in an incubator. I'm getting at it. I'm sorry. I don't care. I'm a little stupid. I don't even, what? All right, fuck it. I'm going to roast you till that umbilical cord dry up. I got you. Say less. You could be in the womb. You could be doing sign language. You could be speaking Mandarin. You could be an alien. You could do whatever. Somebody, okay. Let's keep it going. Somebody said, let's get on to my song. I've given my song bars before. My song, I won't even give you the dignity of even playing your trash-ass clip on my stream. You are a full-time internet activist. You're an Instagram activist. And clearly, the protest and all the shit that you used to get paid for by these corporations that's funding Black Lives Matter and other things must have dried up, because you're back over here caring about rap shit. For the last year before the George Floyd verdict for the nigga who killed him, Derek Chauvin, you were going from city to city. You were the first nigga to protest in every nigga state except you were everywhere. Hotel to hotel, you were a professional protester, my guy. But you were getting paid for it. Let's kill it. Let's kill this, yo. I'm just for the people shit. You were doing it because you was getting paid. Your rap career been done, brother. Your rap career been done. It's been over. The only time I ever seen you in life was when we went to the BET Awards and I was with Joe and you looked like a nigga that was trying to scalp some tickets. Your rap career never went nowhere, brother. But I understand it. Now you need to be the guy, and the only way you get some respect is when you act like you're standing on something. So you know what you're going to stand on? Everybody going to support when you standing on some shit when we feel like the police is oppressing us. But right now, you don't got no rally to go to. Right now, you don't got no, you know what I mean? You don't got to go hold no picket signs or whatever in no city right now. So you got some time. And maybe the pocket's getting a little bit dry. So now you said, what could I do? Let's get back on this rap and hip hop guy who I think if I attack him, just like how I always get at the cops for killing black people, if I attack him, people will support me. But here's the thing that makes your argument so dry, my brother. Because the same people who you're over here hugged up with trying to stand on the front line when you're attacking me, they're guilty of the same thing. I've never heard you hold any gangster rapper accountable for the music they've made that's poisoned the community after they've made it out of the same shit that they were rapping about. It's cool. Listen, I understand reality. If you grew up in a certain environment and that's all you know, that might be the way that you use that content to get out. But I see you keying you and Meek Mill having an Instagram tickle match like Meek Mill was having with James Harden while Uzi was fucking spinning on his head like a gig, doing all that b-boy shit. You are just happy that Meek is co-signing you. But Meek only co-signing you because he hate me. But you are so blind in your bias that you can't look at Meek and say, Meek, why isn't your music? You've been rich and famous for a decade. Why isn't your music different? Why is your music still talking about you spinning blocks? Why is your music still talking about you doing all the things that's at the detriment of your community? Why is your music still talking about and encouraging people to sign up for a life in jail or prison, yet you're talking about prison reform? Why haven't you ever addressed that publicly? Oh, I get it. Because that's where the hypocritical shit comes in. You want to be in the company of Meek Mill, but I'm expendable to you. I don't need to even give you bars. And I just gave you bars. But that's one of the reasons why I heard you keep saying the term of the culture doesn't need academics. Let me put you on game, my son. Remember where I saw you. You looked like you were scalping tickets outside the BT Awards. You're not in rap culture. Let me put that out there. You don't even have the authority to talk about what let me give you the bigger picture of things, since you still are on the picket fence thinking that, hey, we go, like, you think your Instagram post is going to do something. The same way you feel, go to these labels and get them to feel the same way about me. Go to these artists and get them to feel the same way about me, except Meek. The only two people I saw in that comment section who was really trying to, oh my God, let's get it, was Pete Rock. Pete Rock, you're a legend. I don't got no bars for you. It's okay. Who knows what you've seen? I don't want to give you nothing. Meek Mill, who we all know, Meek is mad. Meek's still mad that he blames me for losing the beef to Drake. I can't help that. And then you, the Instagram activist, the person who's going from, they used to call respectfully. They used to call, and I told Grant Wiz I was going to give him no bars, but I'm sorry, I'm in there right now. They used to call, what's my man? I can't remember his name. It's one of the black leaders. They used to call him an ambulance chaser because he only popped up when there was something that he could capitalize off. And my son, you are just that too. You were a traveling internet activist who showed up because it was being funded by many other groups to have people on the front line. But when that ended, you needed to run back to hip hop. You can't put out music, nobody wants to hear it. You're talking about what the culture needs in terms of me. I help dictate what the hot songs are. You don't. I help dictate who the hot artists are. You aren't. But you want to speak on what the culture should do with me. Why would they listen to you? This is just another way of you trying to create some relevancy, trying to get another bag. And it's okay, my brother. It's okay because I see frauds like you all the time. I seen the fraud and I pointed out in Meek Mill. The person who talks about prison reform, but yet his actions and his music is helping to send people of color probably in the penal system. And I get it. I seen y'all trying to make a thing because I know someone's going, yo, but why'd you? Before you could get at that comment, I'm not saying that you can't get at it. I want you to hold everybody accountable. I was really making a joke, but that's no excuse because a joke to some might be serious to others, and I'm well aware of my words, my power, and everything like that. Where even if you didn't see it as a joke and you saw it as serious, I'll indulge you. But it was a comment where I was like, yo, damn, this guy, Lil Tim, he looking like he's having a great time. Man, somebody gotta get to sliding. Now, in reality, it was a joke. But I get it. For your purposes and your purposes of trying to portray me, it's not going to be a joke. But here's the thing, though. If you're going to not take it as a joke, how about you actually, and you're going to take it literal, how about you take everybody who says that as literal? Lil Durk is a millionaire. You know what he says? We going to slide. He just said it on the song with Lil Baby. How about Meek Mill? He has so-and-so mo. We going to slide. How many rappers whose content is you do something to us or our mans, we gonna slide? You're getting mad at the consumer. I keep saying to people, I'm one of the consumers. You might say I have a big voice in terms of I got a platform, but again, I'm not saying things that already ain't in the culture. One of the most popular songs this year says, if your nigga killer ain't dead, you should win the RIP shirt. You had no issue with that. You had no issue with a song promoting genocide, promoting revenge killing. A song that, truth be told, if you go by the lyrics, landed Pooh Shiesty in jail. You had no problem with it. You didn't call Pooh Shiesty out at all. You know why you wouldn't do that? You don't want Gucci on your ass, would you? No, you don't. You wouldn't call out Lil Baby for some of his lyrics. You don't want P on your ass, do you? No, you don't. You want to be cool with those people because you're the failed rapper who want to be in those clubs, who want to be with those guys. But your music and your talent never made it. Your music and your talent never made it, so now you get to try to be the hypocrite. The guy who's, hey, I got, just like, you know, Joe was able to leverage his rap career. Some people call it a failure. Some people call it a success. But he was able to leverage it to become a rap media personality. You were trying to leverage your failure in your rap career to try to become an activist. But here's the thing with trying to be an activist. People could see through your bullshit. People could see through your bullshit. And that's the reason why I didn't feel the need to respond to you. Because let me tell you this. And Meek Mill, I'll call you to the carpet. Meek Mill, you're a failure. You thought you could cancel me. You have done nothing. What power do you have in this industry? I went toe-to-toe with you. You claim you hang out with billionaires from time to time. You've been following Michael Rubin and the guy who owns the Patriots from place to place, city to city, riding in every free helicopter ride. You look like a kid at Disneyland, brother. Trying to portray like you have some supreme power over the music industry. Like what you say goes. It was the reason why you were tweeting out self-incriminatory statements like, Ak, you're banned from the trenches. I greenlit you. You wanted to seem like you were bigger than who you were. You're nothing but a lost nigga trying to find acceptance. And I see that. And I see through you. How about you answer for that, Meek Mill? Don't type on under his post thinking y'all did something. Oh, Ak's a bum ass nigga. You said you were gonna get me canceled. What happened? Meek, it's a reflection of your status in the industry. Your time's almost up and you're replaceable too. All that money you got, it sounds cool, but let me tell you this. I seen you went to the party of Michael Rubin and why am I forgetting the Patriots owner? And Uzi was in there, and you and James Harden having a tickle match. And I watched I do my homework. I watched about 50 people. I watched everybody's story who was probably almost there. Everybody's story. Every song, they played 3 songs from you. All of them came out before 2014. Meek Mill, we're in 2021. So you could keep this facade going on, but I'm talking to you about what's going on today in the active music industry. They played House Party. They had TikTokers in there. Some of them weren't born when that dropped. They don't even know you that well. You're just a Philly dude with jewelry that somehow these billionaires like hanging out with. I'm giving you the facts. You've been in denial trying to figure out whether you're still the guy while you still try to blame me for your loss in 2015 to Drake. Drake's been moved on. I've been moved on. You're still stuck back then. We can't name your last hit without thinking Drake. And that was in 2018. Going bad. You dropped music in 2019. Forgettable. You dropped music in 2020. Also forgettable. You tried to do a Black Lives Matter song because you wanted to be the person who you thought that people were loving Nipsey to be. It's a Black Lives Matter song. It did nothing. Lil Baby song got a Grammy nomination. That made you feel some type of way, didn't it? That's not my fault. You then dropped the EP. It's got a little 4-pack. Let's go. I always heat it up with the 4-pack. They came and went. I see you now on the gram. You and Baby got a song. Drake couldn't save you. Maybe it's Baby's turn. I see you cool with Uzi. Maybe it's Uzi's turn next. What I know for a fact is that I know you don't like it, that I'm going to sit here and I'm going to point out the truth about you. So you could keep talking trenches. You get older every single day and you become more of a hypocrite. Because your message ain't about trenches. And what you keep trying to tell people is that you're trying to save them from the trenches. Yet you're still trying to rap like you're there. We see the fraud. We see it. So, to wrap this up, my son, God bless you. But I just told you don't have the authority to do anything. There's people in here like, who the fuck is my son? And why act talking about him? You can't tell the culture to do anything. Keep your buddy pass on hand and wait for the next city that unfortunately a tragedy might happen in, and make sure you got your Sharpie and your picket sign ready to march, because that's what you are. Meek, you always was a person who never could handle your beats by yourself. We knew that. That's why Drake watched you. That's when it came to other people. Even when it came to me, you waited for Freddie Gibbs to jump in, and you're like, oh my God, we got him. Yeah. Meek, remember the songs they played for you at that party? I watched everybody's story. Go look at your views from that day. I'm in there. I watched everybody's story. The songs they played from you. I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this. House Party. Burn. They didn't even give you the Going Bad Love. They could at least aged you up to 3 years ago. We're waiting for your album. We might have to put a bow on the fact that you're washed up when your album comes out. But I'll sit here and I'll speak about it in a very calm voice while you still swing in the air and get mad at me and claim you're looking for the low. Yeah. I'm sorry, Meek. Tough. Chad, I'm sorry. Hey, listen, Chad, I gotta break him down now. I gotta break him down, Chad. Who next? I gotta break him down. So I gave that Weezy chick one energy. I gave Meek and the internet Protester, another energy. What else? What else? What else? All right, I might have handled all the issues I needed to handle. I love handling those off top. Let's see. Oh shit, Nicki and Drake are in the studio together. It's interesting. I seen Drake wearing a YMCMB shirt earlier. Okay. I'm concerned why Drake hasn't done the rollout for Certified Lover Boy. It's July. And I don't know. I'm wondering if he's second guessing himself. I think he's had moments, but I always feel like people like Drake are so shrewd in how they, why am I using shrewd so much? Maybe because of Andrew Schultz, in how they operate. He's still dropping songs. Maybe he's waiting for one of them to connect like how God's Plan connected. Because when God's Plan connected like that, it was a different and special time. I can't understand why he hasn't just rolled out his music. Why do y'all think? Somebody said he's waiting for Kendrick. Perhaps. I think he has good music. I do think he has good music on the horizon. But it becomes almost a curse when you're competing with yourself. The last time he rolled out an album, he had a song called God's Plan. The biggest song that impacted the quickest, I would probably think. And impacted in more of an urban sense. Because I know about One Dance. I know about Hotline Bling. I know about Nice for What. But God's Plan, I felt like it connected to the demographic that he wanted to hit. I'm wondering why he hasn't dropped shit yet. But seeing him back with Nicki, it tells me that he has content to rap about. He's definitely going to rap about why they weren't cool, right? Definitely going to rap about that. But I still think I think he's going to either, this is just me. I haven't talked to him about this project in a while. The last thing he told me was that, I think he said Lemon Pepper Freestyle was just like a warm-up thing. Was it that? He told me, yeah. I think he's probably going to leak, and rappers leak their own songs. I think he might leak some shit and hope it takes off. I think he wants that big record. Unfortunately, Drake, well, fortunately for some, but like, Drake is also held at that superstar, pop star level. And I don't know if just putting out a good album is enough if he don't got them hits that could match up to God's Plan, Mob Ties, Nonstop. You know what I mean? And I was talking about people who do well with controversy, do well with their back towards the wall. This is the first time since 2013 that Drake is putting out music, or 2014 maybe, because he did the If You're Reading This Is Too Late. It's the first time he's putting out music where, unless he's going to still go on the Kanye shit, look like Drake might put out music and maybe either go into discussing him being a father a lot more, or he don't have nobody that got his quote-unquote back to the wall. After If You're Reading This Is Too Late, we had One Time to Be Alive. Clearly we had Meek on him. After What a Time to Be Alive, we had Views. Still was, the ghostwriting shit. After that, he had he did More Life. He was getting that Kid Cudi. He was getting that, who else? He was getting that Kid Cudi. He was getting that Tory. There's a lot going on there. Then the Kanye and Pusha T thing happened before Scorpion comes out in 2018. this might be the first album that Drake goes into where he don't really got no ops like that. Unless we still thinking he's gonna be dissing on Kanye. Am I tripping? Somebody says no more beef, just drop heat. But you know I said this on Flagrant too. For me, I do need some niggas hating on me. Like, I haven't gotten to the point where it's like, yo, everybody loves me. And I'm like, yo, when I know a nigga's tweeted some shit about me, like Shawty tweets that shit about me, nigga, I hopped up on stream today. I'm like, I can't wait. I don't know if everybody's like, yo, Ak, we love you. And I'm hopping on stream like, fuck, everybody likes me. What am I gonna do? So I've operated in a space of people not liking me for a long time. I think Drake is operating in a space of people doubting him. And I think almost like the chickens has almost come to roost, if you understand that that term, in terms of, I think a lot of people give Drake his credit now. There was a time that people used to argue that Drake don't got a classic. Let me just ask right now, y'all think Drake got a classic? I'm pretty sure most of the people gonna say yes. I'm gonna look at the comments though. Yes, people say he got a few. Somebody said, obviously, what the fuck? Multiple. See? That's what I'm saying. There was a time that people used to doubt that, and I think that probably fueled him a little bit more. Like, fuck. I think him doing Scorpion was him saying, fuck, everybody keeps saying, yo, yeah, he got some dope albums, but he never had a rap classic. And he's like, fuck it, I'm going to do a joint album. I'm going to put all my R&B shit on this one, all my rap shit on this one. And I think that was fueling him. I don't know if he has anything, or maybe like people talking about Lil Baby's about to take over. Maybe that's fueling him now, but obviously he's not going to diss Lil Baby, but he could go hard just off of that. Like, people doubt me, shit, and I'm still here. Maybe, but I don't know. I think a lot of people have just embraced him and like their grandfather and his talent. Like, yeah, no, it's Drake. It's good. Like, yeah, we not down him no more. Yeah, he got classic. He's straight. So it's like, I don't know if he has much more to prove. And I think some of the best Drake music has came because he had shit to prove. A lot of artists, their best music has came because they had shit to prove. Even though I just said whatever I said about Meek, I think Meek's best music, some of his best music, because, you know, he's had other great music outside of that. Some of his best music was when Drake, quote unquote, got him, like, you know, ostracized from the industry. When he was dropping them freestyles, when everybody was not trying to like deal with him because they're looking at what Drake did, he was really rapping well. And that's an example of a nigga having his back to the wall. And he performed. I like that. I'm wondering how Drake could perform if maybe that's not the same type of pressure. But we'll find out. Young Money Drake was unstoppable. I still think, you know, one of the interesting things I was telling, or I said to Drake before, you know, I was saying to him, I said, bro, you've done everything. And I was really I was asking him, I was like, damn, how do you still have that motivation, that like, you know, thirst and that hunger? And I was like, yo, I'm going to be honest, for your next release, the only thing you haven't done yet is, niggas, drop a movie. Like, do what Eminem did and T.I. did. Drop a movie with the release. And, you know, I think he was like, nah, like, whatever. But I'm wondering, like, what the fuck? Like, let's be honest. What could Drake do now that you could think that he toppled 2018? Like, what could he do? I don't know what he could do. And when you're at the place where people can't see or they can't even fathom you getting to a higher position, you're almost in a position where you're setting yourself up for possible letdown. Somebody says Drakey coming. Drop something with the weekend. Announces a world tour and drop the album. He's done that many times. He should do joint mixtapes. Nah, I don't think we want to see him do that. As crazy as it is. But let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all want to see Drake rap about parenthood? Yo, I'm the man. I just took Adonis to Disneyland. Like, y'all want to hear shit like that? Let's be honest. You get me? Like, do y'all want to hear? Because I remember when Jay-Z started rapping about, like, Blue Ivy, and I was like, yo, I'm going to tap out right here. Like, I ain't going to lie to you. If I hear an Adonis intro where Adonis is talking, like, no disrespect. You know, he has a beautiful family. I ain't got nothing bad to say. But come on, man. If he does that, I'm going to be like, all right. All right, little baby, what you got for us, bro? The moment people start putting their kids to talk, first of all, it makes you feel old. You're like, fuck. Y'all was listening to Drake when Drake was rapping like he was in college. Now this nigga got a whole fucking kid. This nigga is rapping about, like, yo, him getting ready to read his kid a bedtime story. I don't even got kids yet. Nah, he got to do a Adonis intro. Maybe. Actually, you're right. I think he could do it. It just can't be the thing where, like, tell me if I'm trying to deny growth of him or you feel the same. I don't want to hear Daddy Drake. Like, I don't want to hear Drake be like, yo, shit, I woke up and I saw my kid's first step. Damn. Is this life so... I don't know. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I still want to hear him rapping about dogging out hoes. Is that immature? Or am I putting him in a box? Y'all got to let me know. I want to hear him still rap about, yo, I'm encountering women, this and third. Which truth be told, Drake like 35. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, your mama might fuck Drake. Like, there's no girl turn down Drake. Like, if Drake DM me a girl, streets. It's over. Streets. Jay-Z got married to Beyonce, though. That was different. Yo, Grant, thank you for sending me this too. Like, I think I wrapped up that issue too. Yeah, I even know that Flagrant 2, they got a clip page. They posted 5 clips so far. The one with the least amount of views is where we're talking about Ruri and Millie Mall. Like that chick is really on some shit. And I get it, you trying to save your investment, shorty, but like, yo, listen, I'm giving the whole industry like whatever. Like, and maybe like if y'all want to use this as, all right, cool, I could manipulate it and act gonna give me free press, cool. But once you speak on my name, I'm getting on Twitch and violating you. I don't care who it is. I don't like none of y'all. Just putting that out there. But anyway. Okay. See Drake doing his thing. Chat, the podcast is still coming next month. I wouldn't consider, I was going to do a few outlets this week. But chat, let's run it up on this Andrew Schultz Flagrant 2 shit. Let's show the power of the chat niggas. Run this one up. I ain't going to do no more outlets this week. I'm going to cool out. Cool out for a couple more weeks. My headquarters is almost being built. I'm hollering at somebody who I trust to build me a set. And then we on to my shit. And then when my shit's about to get put up or announced, we finna go full force with another press run. And I maybe pick 3 outlets. And I'm going to tell you, I'm with the bullshit. Okay? 3 outlets. Maybe 4. And again, I'm not somebody who's too full of myself thinking everybody wants me. You feel me? Some people might have whatever biases. But I would do The Breakfast Club. I would do Brilliant Idiots. We gotta do one white platform, so maybe Vlad or No Jumper. Who y'all pick? Vlad or No Jumper? Vlad, No Jumper. I don't know. Should I do Joe's? Well, I don't know if Joe will even want me, but still. If y'all wonder why me and Joe haven't really done content, I think we share this view. When we get on camera, it's special. It's special. I think I can say this because I don't think I think I was kind of down to do it. Like, now I won't say it. I want to fuck it up. So that's why we don't really do content like that. Like, if we're gonna do content, it's we trying to, you know what I mean? But of course, you know the respect is there. Or maybe I should do some shit with Joe. I don't know. Chat, let me play a few clips from this. Yo, Grand Wizard, send me some clips, please. Please send me some. Actually, yo, Grand, on private your page real quick. On private your page, please. I'm going to play a few clips. I don't want to play the whole thing. Let me tell you this. Andrew Schultz, he's a comedian. And I love how quick he is. He's a comedian. I have a real new respect for him. He said he learned a lot from Charlamagne, which I think just sitting across from Charlamagne, anyone would. But I think Charlamagne learned a little bit from him too. Like, Charlamagne was one of the few people, put like this, when, like, Joe was with Two Stooges. He's levels above them. When you're with a comedian, they know how to make everything funny. They know how to ridicule people. They know how to roast people. I think Schultz doesn't get enough credit for maybe how he helped sharpen Charlamagne. Because with all due respect, Charlamagne at the Breakfast Club, he does whatever he wants. He's like his own beast. But there's no one sharpening his skill set there. When you're doing it with a comedian, like, I ain't gonna lie, there's a couple jokes that Schultz threw in there that I even missed. He's quick. He reacts quick. He got his shit that he's ready for. I like that. And you got to give that credit, okay? Wait, what was I trying to pull up? Oh, no, I seen it. Somebody said, yo, Ak, you look fatter. I ain't gonna lie, I look fat on that shit, didn't I? Chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. I agree with y'all. I'm losing 15 pounds ASAP. Yo, it reminded me of like everyday struggle cameras, except, I don't know, I didn't like how it looked. 15 pounds ASAP. 100. Nah, Chief Keef intern, I fuck with you. Nah, I looked a little hefty and uncomfortable. And I don't think I'll ever be no skinny nigga, but I know my camera look, and I think it's a little bit less than that. So it's all good. I am eating good. I'm having a great time. But I'm not one of those people like, yo, I love all the criticisms. You know, I welcome it. I'm like, I like when y'all be like, yo, I act, yo, we fuck with you, but come on, man. Hop in the gym real quick. All right, cool. The goal gonna be, we gonna lose 15. 15? Chat. I ain't gonna lie, I hate that seat. It felt like, of course I got some fat on me. Like, the fat just felt like it just distributed. It is distributed on the fucking seat, and I look wide. It's all good. Chat. 15? Niggas saying 25. I know we could do 20. Okay, chat. Real talk. If I lose 20 pounds in 2 months, so today is Today is July 7th. And by the way, for you bum ass niggas whoever be watching, this is what y'all will never have with y'all audience. Like, I talk to them like my brother. I talk to them like my best friend. It's the reason why, I allow them to have input on my relationships and this and third. They can have it's cool. With all y'all, fuck y'all niggas. Okay, chat. If I lose 20 pounds in 2 months, I know I could do it. Somebody says get lipo. No. I'm so pussy or dying. Your life is great. Like, why would I want to? I don't know. When I think about lipo, I think of dying. I'm like, I'm good. If I make some changes and lose 20 pounds in 2 months. By the way, also, I'm gonna keep it real with you. If y'all don't know, look at me from when I just joined Everyday. Yo, I've been working out, but I'll be very honest with you. So there's more muscle mass on me, but I haven't lost the fat. So I look bigger, but I'm more muscular. But I'm now realizing, just lifting weights, I think I bench 200. Lifting weights, but not doing cardio, you're just gonna look. It's like fat on top of muscle. Anyway, let's make this a competition. That's what I like. Chat. If I do 20 in 2 months, what's up? Talk to me. Talk to me. If I do 20 in 2 months, yeah, I don't be running. I ain't gonna lie, I don't be running. If I do 20 in 2 months, chat. Now, somebody said, hold on. Somebody says 25 in 30 days. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've talked to people who work out. They say that's unhealthy. They say that's unhealthy. So I'm gonna say 20 in 2 months. 20 pounds in 30 days. I feel like that's some 6ix9ine shit. 6ix9ine used to starve himself, literally go 2 days without eating. And again, it's not necessarily about that. First of all, with everything I do, when you don't eat, you're gonna have low energy. But I just don't know if that's a sustainable thing. And I've done that before, when I was younger. But I'm like, somebody said 10 to... No, that's why I said 20 in 2 months. So as long as I go down 20 in 2 months, we good. Somebody said I got to squash the beef with Meek. Bro, I'm glad you said... Bro, these people hate my existence. I like when y'all say that and y'all expect, y'all think it's me. Yo, act just like beefing. Bro, Meek Mill doesn't... Meek Mill said something to me when I was on Clubhouse, and I kept thinking about it. He said, act, when you post certain so-and-so that make whatever look like so-and-so, you affect our livelihood. Could you understand why a nigga might want to pull up on you when you affecting their livelihood? And if you go back to the conversation, bro, anything I'm saying is on public record. I said I could understand. He said, could you understand why a nigga might want to pull up on you for that? I said, yeah, I could understand that. Meek Mill, ever since that time, has made it his life mission to try to make sure that I don't exist in hip hop. So the same thing he was talking about me, saying that if I affected his pockets or his bottom line, could I understand if he pulled up on me? Meek Mill wants to... I feed and I take care of so many people on my family. Meek Mill doesn't want me to exist. And this is where I take it personal. Who the fuck is Meek Mill? Y'all be acting like I'm supposed to bow down to the nigga. Bro, I would have been talked to him. Nigga, I've talked to every artist. He don't want to talk. He's just trying to get rid of me. So if you just gonna take it up on yourself like I'm your enemy, nigga, well, fuck it then, nigga. You ain't no more than me. Boy, I put myself against you then. Let's see how we do it. Because you must think that you was this important. You ain't important at all. Nigga, you about washed up. And I'm going to keep saying it every single time. And you ain't done it yet. You said you were going to do it 2 years ago. And I'm going to sit here and every day watch you in your face because I know what you want to do. You want me out of here. It's not going to happen, nigga. It's not going to happen. So you're going to be salty. Keep commenting that shit. Meek Mill and all the blogs, y'all can get this one. Get out of your contract with Rick Ross because you're mad at that before you talk about me the next time again. You mad that you still in the contract with MMG, nigga, and you can't get out. Don't talk about me no more. Go be a big, tough nigga with that. I told you, you don't want to box. You're not about to send no killers. So handle your contract disputes, my nigga. Because I don't want to hear about shit going on in the club no more. Because I hear it all. That nigga been trying to pick, he trying to use and he trying to bully me thinking that, yo, all right, cool. No, nigga. Nigga, you bought your mama a house? I did too. With the same rap money. What the fuck you think you did in hip hop you think I ain't did for my family? You think I'm gonna let you? Cause you sung a bullshit ass song, you lot of niggas, get me out of here? No, nigga. You could have been ignoring me, but you still comment about me every single time. You the only rapper who do it. So now we could put our brands against each other because I'm not gonna sit down and bow down to you. I'm gonna be here longer than you. You barely are here, nigga. And I made that point clear. That nigga's scared to put out a song. Ask Atlantic. He's scared to put out a song. You won't put out shit without a feature, nigga. That's the point. I would have been talked to this nigga privately, be like, yo, we could have. Remember I used to come on here and be like, yo, I ain't gonna talk about him no more. Meek Mill's a fucking hater. Meek, you will never stop what I got going on to feed my family. You can call it whatever you want to call it, nigga. You feed your family. You got multiple baby mamas. You feed them. You feed your grandma. You feed your mama. You think I don't do the same thing? You think I'm scared of you? You think I'm about to, whatever you say? Nigga, you control your own household, nigga. And if you think you going to use your influence to try to kill my shit, nigga, well, welcome to 2021, nigga. And Akademiks is here. And you the only rapper who think you going to line against me and think that I'm just going to disappear. It ain't happened yet. Wait till your album sales come out. I'm going to clown you like a motherfucker. Remember that. Because you ain't about to do what you think you about to do. That nigga, I'm telling you, me and that nigga could have talked privately. Nigga, I even said it. Nigga, I'm talking to myself. When I used to say, yo, I'm not covering this thing no more. I'm not about to focus on him no more. That was a me conversation. Like, yo, he not trying to talk to me. He don't want to talk. That's a nigga who think he could bully me. Meek, you ain't shit. You a bum ass rapper, nigga. You're over with. I'm telling you this now. Boy, you about to rely on Lil Baby, Drake, and Uzi for a fucking hit. You think I'm scared of you? You 35 trying to rap like you 18. We could have done this civil and just ignored each other. But you think you some big boss. I remember when you said on Clubhouse, you can't bully me like you bully Nav. I said, I didn't bully Nav. Nav said something about me and I defended myself. 21 Savage even said, wait, I can't defend himself? And you're thinking, because you think you some street nigga who run this shit, Meek, you ain't gonna get me out of here. And every time you type about me, I'm gonna talk about you for 10 days straight. And I'm gonna point out your failures 10 days straight. You should have just picked the option of saying, you know what, I don't fuck with you for whatever reason. Nigga, just leave me out of your shit and I'll leave you out of my mouth and I'm good. You ain't do that. So the mere fact you ain't do that, I like when you type on that internet activist page for my bum ass nigga. Now let me talk about you being a bum ass rapper because you ain't dropped shit. When you gonna drop some music, nigga? When your music coming out? When you gonna drop a single without 50 niggas on it? When you gonna drop something that's not a remix? When you gonna drop a song that's not assisted by Drake, Lil Baby, or Uzi? When you gonna drop it? You ain't finna drop shit. That's why I keep telling you, man. Meek, I hope you realize, and this is gonna be the downfall of you. Nigga, you can't be that big of a rapper if a blogger, the nigga who you could never take out is a fucking blogger. You lost to a rapper. And then the nigga you're going back and forth with for 4 years is a blogger. You can't be that big of a nigga, bro. Remember that. We could have talked privately and just ignored each other. We now on the same page. But you think you control the culture. Nigga, you don't control shit. You a bunny hopper, a tickler, nigga. You ain't about to do shit. What you think you control hip hop? Nigga, you went to the party and listened to your songs from 2012. That's 9 years ago. Oh, maybe at a house party. Nigga, we ain't listening to that right now. Drop a fucking hit, nigga. I keep telling you, I don't know why you never just took the easy option and say, Ak, I don't fuck with you for whatever reason. Don't talk about me and I won't ever talk about you. But you think you finna like, you don't run yo, Meek, I'm telling you, you don't run shit. Meek, think about this. Let me put you on game. You see my man Yo Gotti? You see how his artists, trust me, nigga, I see this all. You see how his artists going through and coming up? You see how Gucci, he just became an executive? His artists going through and coming up? See how P shit, his artists going through and coming up? Salute to my man Wack. His artists finna go through and come up. When the Dream Chasers niggas finna pop off? When? I remember you said, I don't need academics, so yo, I could get everybody to post it. A nigga ain't pop off from Dream Chasers? Yeah. What happened? Yo Gotti had Money Bag Yo. Gucci had Pooh Shiesty. P got a little baby about to put through Lakia. She just went on the freshman list. What happened to the Dream Chaser niggas on the freshman list? Not one of them made it. You on Rock Nation, huh? You got Jay-Z represent you, huh? What happened then? Why they not working? You tell me why. Because you think you some boss that you not, nigga. You see, everybody else, they play the game. You ain't bigger than the game. Let me just tell you this one more time. You're not bigger than the game. You ever see Yo Gotti be like, yo, fuck Ak? No. Me and Yo Gotti, love Yo Gotti. I seen P at the TikTok boxing match. Talked politics. Love P. Gucci, even though they were trying to twist my words about it, I love Gucci. Why your artists ain't pop off yet, nigga? And why you still in your contract with MMG if you're trying to get off? Questions we need answering. Hopefully the next time you and what's that nigga name? James Harden, a tickle fest, maybe he'll tickle you that you could give the fucking right answer. Because right about now, you just looking like a nigga who's still holding on to like 8 years ago. Uzi was in the party. They were playing songs from 2 years ago for him. They played some recent shit for Uzi. Uzi, I'm so proud of you. Came to your shit. Welcome to the house party. And I'm like, yo, I was watching somebody named Charlie D'Amelio. I don't even like. They have like 50 million Instagram. She was looking around like, what is this? What is this? Meek, figure it out, buddy. Figure it out. You talking about niggas is bum ass niggas? Okay, where's your album? Atlantic been waiting. They told me. Surprise. We've been waiting on Meek. When Meek talk about me, he don't like talk about none of the other shit I talk about. He be mad too. I know Meek. I know you see all this shit. You know what Meek told me. This is why I know Meek really don't like me. Meek said on Clubhouse, he said my kids listen to you. That right there, I can't do nothing about it. I can't do nothing about it. Can't do nothing about it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We could have a throwback day. Y'all want to have some throwback Meek? I used to pray for times like this. Meek, I know it hurts you when Lil Baby is performing the song he dropped 2 days ago. And you have to get up on stage and be like, y'all ready? Oh, y'all that? All right, fuck it. Well, anyway, I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, in a ground like this, in a chart like this, in a gut. I know Robert Kraft be knowing the lyrics. Yo, Robert Kraft probably be like, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. It's all good. It's all good, man. Like I did at Meek. It's all good. Even my nigga Andrew Schultz hit me and said, Ak, Rory and Mealy Moore clip has the least amount of views of any clip. Bro, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I don't even want to keep going on that. Y'all know what it is. Bro, all I want to say is that, yo, what Andrew Schultz got going on is a beautiful operation. He does numbers on his own. He's independent. And I could decipher shit. Like, him and Joe ain't on the same page. I fuck with Joe. But I fuck with, yo, Andrew is hilarious. Yo, that nigga Andrew hilarious. Andrew a chat nigga, man. So it's cool. It's cool. And I'm not gonna go at Shawty anymore. It's fine. But I just had to address the Meek thing because I seen the professional protester, like he was doing the most. And I'm like, bro, there was a time that I felt that, yo, you're misunderstood, so try to get them to talk to you. But you know what you have to realize in 2021? If motherfuckers don't like you, there's no need to talk to them. I used to think, well, try to talk and get to a common ground because I used to think everything was content. I was so happy to, like, quote unquote, be in certain positions. I'm like, remember even the whole Vic Mensa thing? Remember when Vic Mensa was like, yo, I really think you a bitch. Bro, I was like so happy that Complex had us in this situation. We're in LA. Bro, I'm trying to remain professional even though homie disrespectful. I said, wait, in what sense? Like, what do you think about? Like, I'm trying to still talk. I got killed for that. Everybody was like, yo, once a nigga say that, you should have fucking swung on him. You should have did this. I'm like, nigga, I'm trying to be this professional dude. I didn't know, like, everybody has this, you know, oh, you should have got Gangsta Wild, which that's not even my style anyway. But still, you know what I mean? Everybody had like this whole thing about it. So as a young hezzy in the yo, if Andrew Schultz in here, yo, y'all gotta gift him a sub. Y'all gotta gift him a sub. Yo, he was saying that he was getting ads when we were talking about the best shit. Yo, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. This is why I fuck with Andrew, right? It's like his look on the industry isn't so fucking clouded because he's trying to live up to these ideals. And that's a lot of times what I feel like some people who they're married to the culture, the streets, yo, the hood, this, like, they're almost programmed. They have to think a certain type of way and act a certain type of way. And for him, like, if he felt, okay, I'm like, put it like this. When we were talking about Ruri and the other nigga, like, he was like, nah, I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know why I'm mad at him. I don't care. I remembered what they were saying about him, but like, he was like, I don't care. For certain shit, he didn't care. And then for certain shit, he was like, no, I feel like this. You know what was dope? It was like, we could just talk about it and we could even disagree and have some laughter, and it was cool. In hip hop, and this is why I hate hip hop, you gotta say what motherfuckers want you to say. And that's what I was saying even by that joke. I talked about it, like, I don't even gotta play it really. Yo, everybody go watch this, so huh? Let me put it up here. Yo, Andrew, we getting this shit to $500,000 a week. You get Big Gucci Akademiks on your podcast. Flagrant 2. Here we go. You know what I mean? We almost at half, chat. Let me see what they said. 15 hours, 224. Chat. In a week, we need this at $500,000. We need this at $500,000. Yo, salute to my nigga Akash. Akash. This is why also Andrew's smart. That dude Akash is getting his footing under him. Whenever like he kind of get like lit, like, you know, real comfortable, like he understands, like Andrew, and I like that Drake conversation was so many levels beyond what we were talking about. Andrew, I think he's trying to, just like I do. You try to look at the game like how Drake does. Remember when I said like, yo, Drake will evaluate the game on the highest level, but he'll still be so nuanced and down to earth. He'll know about the guy dissing him in the city. I think Andrew Schultz knows about demographics. I think Andrew Schultz knows the big come up for him is probably going to be when the people who felt abandoned by Rogan going over there, but still love people who are comedians that deal with certain subjects. And that's it. Like, it's not no racist shit. It's like, yo, they like to have fun. And they like to talk about government conspiracies. They like to talk about health sometimes, sports sometimes. But it's like a little bit of everything. That's what I've always considered Rogan as. Rogan knows a little bit about everything, but and I call this a white dude ego. But it's a lack of ego. Think about me, Joe, Charlemagne, $1 million worth of game, Nori, bro. Even a lot of how I talk full of, like, even me, like, yo, y'all niggas can't fuck with me, yo, it's ego. Charlemagne, I've realized he started to check the ego, but I saw the ego pop out when he was checking Joe. Joe, a lot of ego. Yo, I'm the best. I'm the greatest. The creator of the creators. This and third. I watch niggas like Andrew and Rogan. Bro, it's like they Andrew got a little ego still. But I think he's trying to learn to ditch it. Rogan ditches all the ego. Like, he don't care. Like, he gives no fucks. And I remember he said an interesting point. He was like, yo, Rogan doesn't have an ego so much. he allowed a lesser number than what he probably really got signed for to be reported. He don't care. And I think that's almost like, for some reason, I think Andrew was going to get there too. In the black community, or like when we're doing this whole shit that hip hop is kind of like put us in a battlefield, you gotta use ego. You have to use ego. So like me, some people might be like, yo, Act, in the last year and a half you changed. I ain't changed. But I realized I gotta start swinging my weight. So I'm swinging my weight. It's coming off a little egotistical, but I gotta swing my weight. I felt Charlemagne swung his weight differently. I felt he did it really smart. I felt Joe does it a certain way. When you listen to most of, and I think that's why one of the reasons I had gotten that remember when I got that No Jumper? Because there's so much different expectations between if you're white and black. Like for him, like there could be cuck-like comments made about Adam, and he don't care to address it. A black man, if there's cuck-like comments made about you, that's all people care about. So I had to address it if that was about me, right? But I watch people like Rogan and like, you know, I think where Schultz is even going, I'm like, damn, they could ditch the fucking ego. They could just be like, yo, I'm just chilling. I'm having fun. It's great. And even though their platform is blowing up and, yo, you don't think Schultz is blowing up? Let me click on this shit. You don't think Schultz is blowing up? Bro, he was the B mic on Brilliant Idiots. Brilliant Idiots, 250,000. Bro, now? Always 300. A lot of times, sometimes beyond 300. You feel me? And all I'm saying is that I realize that, and you know, for me, I feel like I'm a work in progress. I'm trying to curve certain behavior. Like, I know sometimes I might be like, yo, Act feeling himself. Bro, I only swing my weight now because they still act like, because I don't do the politics shit, I ain't shit. So I have to remind them, no, the time has changed. I'm that nigga. Whether I go to dinner with you and I politic with you or I don't. But anyway, some people might get that, some people might not. Anyway, chat. Here is our goal. On average, for the last couple weeks, Alex Jones went crazy at 1 million. Alex Jones went crazy at 1 million, right? They've been doing like around 300, 350. Pretty good. Listen, the chat niggas have invaded. In 15 hours, we did 225. Chat. We might do 500,000 in like 2 days, but fuck that. I'm going to be conservative. Let's do at least 500,000 in a week. And speaking about numbers, is to put shit in perspective. I see niggas was like hyping up. They're like, oh yeah, yo, Joe shit fell, this and third. All I want, like, it's going to sound like I'm bragging, but just really reason with me. Numbers has never been my issue. On some shit that I'm doing. Now, if I don't care, I'm just mailing it in, whatever. If I'm on Joe shit, it's gonna be numbers. If I'm on some shit I care about, it's gonna be numbers. Who gives a fuck about the numbers? But still, I see people talking more about numbers, and I just want to make and drive this point home. Rory and Mealy Mall, I don't care even if they have the sympathy of God, ain't fucking with me. Just remember that. Their next shit they put out, pause it right here, 15 hours, they're not doing this. I just want you niggas to realize that. I'm not competing with them niggas for numbers. Maybe them and Joe, because I feel like that's the same audience. I don't care. I just don't like them niggas. That's just personal. I'm sorry. Okay? All right. Anyway, man, I was going on a whole different thing. Fuck. Okay. All right, anyway. What did I not talk about? Should I play some clips from it? I could play some clips from it. Oh, Grand Wizard, I told you to make your page private, on private. Grand Wizard chat nigga. Tell me it's public. It's public. I love it. All right. I just want to play a few clips. Like, I've thought, like, am I gay? You know what I didn't say on here? Remember I told y'all the story of I was in LA and someone was trying to link me, and respectfully, it was a transsexual, but really they were a barb. I should have knew something was crazy because it was something Minaj. Like, it didn't really, and like they had sent some pictures and I was like, I don't know what it was type shit. But yeah, you get me? I didn't tell that story here because good thing I did it because this nigga Andrew, he got jokes. I fuck with Andrew for that. And that's another thing what I was thinking about in chat. And I know some of y'all might want to watch this. If y'all haven't watched it, yo, mods, spam the link. Everybody spam the link. If you haven't seen this, everybody go watch it. Watch it 10 times. As I was thinking, I'm like, fuck. They're good. Wait, I forgot what I was saying. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hold on. Wait, what was I saying? Wait. What was I saying? Oh my God, what was I saying? I forgot. They're good. Like, you thinking like this though. Oh, no. I was complimenting him on him being a comedian. Bro, that motherfucker is quick. Y'all know me. I could hit quick with everybody. Andrew is somebody who I could do content with. And I think he would help me sharpen me. Because a lot of times on this, I told him, I said, on this Twitch shit, I feel like a gladiator. I don't think there's nobody who could come on Twitch and I don't feel supremely confident that I'm going to get the better of them. There's nobody. But sitting right next to maybe their platform, that boy Andrew quick. And here's the thing. You see, with my Twitch, I get to slow it down. I get to frame it. And he knows how to do it for his podcast. And I'm like, that's some good shit. That's what I'm talking about, steel sharpening steel. And that's why I think in my mind that Charlemagne benefited from him too. He benefited from Charlemagne, but Charlemagne benefited from him. Bro, he's quick. He's hitting you back with jokes. You hit him with some shit. He reacts to it in a funny way. And I know some of y'all might be like, oh, he's not funny. Bro, he's hilarious to me. You know, and again, it's not like, we're not talking about Cat Williams. It's like, bro, he got jokes. When I was thinking about my podcast, I'm like, maybe I do need a comedian, bro. I need a comedian to go back and forth with, because I like the back and forth. I want a motherfucker to, like, you kind of want to not really roast each other, but, like, I love how, like, they'll start a topic and it's just straight laughs. And they're making a full point, but it's straight laughs. Like, when I make a point on Twitch, by the time they clip it, I seem so fucking mad. That's what I'm like. I seem mad. They be like, yo, Ak is upset. Oh my God. Like, yo, he has issues. When they do it on the podcast there, it's like, yo, oh, hilarious. Oh my God, they're having so much fun. I'm like, oh. I do want to take some notes from that, honestly. I want to take some notes from that. Somebody said Drewski. Drewski probably could be the guy. No, I don't think Kevin Samuels is, like, funny. No. 6ix9ine is a comedian. 6ix9ine is a comedian. I think 6ix9ine brings out a different element in me. Pause. I like that. Yo, I'm gonna write down Drewski's name. I think I gotta holler at Drewski. Like, not like every single, like, I think maybe I gotta do a episode with him. He's a funny nigga. Drewski. All right, I wrote it down. Drewski. You know the best thing about Drewski? He fatter than me. He can't make fun of me. Nah, it's not. But no, chat. I'm telling you, yo, just kind of like, man. I'm gonna be honest, yo. For everybody who likes all this shit, and truth be told, I don't know if I'm having remorse right now. Hopefully, I didn't go too hard on the Weezy Shawty. Like, I don't have issues with her, but I know she was trying to ride for them niggas. I just felt like, yo, she was trying to kick my back in. Like, you don't gotta do that. Like, you're not even involved in this. But truthfully, I look at all this shit as like, it was entertainment. Really and truly, it's entertainment. And if you ask me why I'm mad at them niggas like that, because, bro, I was roasting them. They made comments about me over the years about how they felt I was not smart about my business maneuvers, how they thought I was on coke and all this other stuff. And then, I got my stride in and I start clowning them. And they couldn't clown me back. And them niggas did some shit that is not, like, we're not in that realm of just laughing at each other no more. We're in the realm of some other shit. And for me, I love the bullshit. I love, like, the clowning, this and third. Like, that's why people be like, yo, Soulja Boy said this and Bow Wow said this about you. I'm like, yo, if that shit was funny, let it rock. I like that. Yo, this is entertainment. I keep telling y'all that. Now, I know when I was clowning that boy, that little albino nigga, yo, he got so upset that he couldn't respond to me. He had to send somebody, or I don't know if he pulled up and was dropping off Hallmark cards. Now, I can't play with you like that. We can't go back to jokes. There's no more jokes after that. But for the most part, if you're a fan of, like, this whole thing and you just like bullshit, because I like bullshit. You like Flagrant 2, they're hilarious. You like Brilliant Idiots, they're hilarious. Look to Wax. Wax been putting in some work. You like the JBP, yo, that nigga Ish, he been doing his thing too. Joe doing his thing too. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I might have to go do some shit with Joe real quick. Like, you know what I mean? Just to kind of, like, even though I don't ever want to feel like I'm saving niggas, because I just feel like if I was down bad, nobody would ever save me. And I don't think it would be me saving Joe anyway. But, like, just kind of, like, when people are talking about Joe these days, they're so consumed with numbers, it tells me that they broke out of the spell that Joe created. Joe used to say, even when I was on the show, I'm like, it's not about numbers, blah, 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 blah. Yo, I listened to one of Joe's recent episodes and she was hilarious. That nigga was going in. But nobody cares about that no more. Everyone's watching the numbers compared to the other dudes. Nobody's judging his content versus theirs. They're just judging numbers. And I'm like, oh, hey, it's not my fight to fight. But to be honest, all this shit is entertainment. If you're a fan, now my chat niggas gonna ride with me. You ain't a chat nigga if you riding with the ops. I ain't gonna lie to you. My chat niggas gonna ride with me. But if they see some shit that somebody said that's funny, they might come back and be like, we fuck with you, but you gotta roast this nigga. You gotta get back at this nigga. He was trying to play you. They're enjoying and having fun at this whole thing, bro. This is all entertainment. Yo, what all these people, and this is why I get so mad at the Stooges. Do you know how fortunate I feel I am that I get to make a living off running my mouth? I get to make a whole living off of this. My mom just sent me some place that she want to go for vacation. And I'm about to book it. She's going to be so amazing. She's going to have such a great time. My mom is such an angel. She's a queen. But really, all this is possible because y'all enjoy the entertainment I give y'all in whatever format. And I like that. I see everybody like they're not realizing that. Even though, and I'm glad that show said that because I'm not one of them people who like podcast beef is really almost like kind of orchestrated. If you dissing somebody, like, unless it's on some shit where niggas is doing some weird shit like Rory, for the most part, if you're mentioning somebody, you're promoting them, they diss you back, they promote you. It's kind of like, it's not saying it's always super fun, but like it's mutually beneficial. The audience should be having fun with everybody. But I've realized it is in a space where like the audience now, I ain't gonna lie, I keep saying Joe audience hate him. And then when it comes to me, I know my chat niggas, we solid. We gonna rock together. But even some of y'all might be like, yo, Act, why we always gotta diss them? I got some shit that's personal with me. Like I could have fun with everybody, but then one or two things is personal. It's a little bit interesting. But I love it nonetheless. Anyway, let's keep it going. What time is it right now? 1:58. I'm gonna give myself 20 more minutes. What the fuck did I not talk about? I'm not even gonna play any more clips. Oh, I didn't want to play. Oh, I didn't want to play too much.
You're the most influential voice in hip hop. Now, I say this doing a podcast with Charlemagne, right? I also say this.
Agree with that one.
Now, Charlemagne is one of the most influential voices in media.
Yeah.
You have chosen to stick specifically to hip hop. There was a time where Charlemagne was the most influential
I feel like
voice
you gotta
in
graduate,
hip hop.
though.
But no, of course, you'll get there.
Yo, Schultz, you're smart, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. And this is why I said you got to graduate. I've talked to Charlemagne many times, and I'm not saying it was like a passing the baton type of like, energy, but I think he was like, yo, Act, yo, I'm seasoned. Like, yo, my thing ain't find out who's a new rapper who's lit on the gram anymore. My thing is about, yo, I'm speaking to people who are influential in running this country. And because of that, that brings me into different territory. He's writing books about changing people's lives. And I had a conversation with him, and he put me on game. And that's the thing, like, hopefully I feel like I be beefing a lot. Like, even the Weezy thing or whatever, bro, I ain't trying to really get at Shawty like that, but, like, she just really jumped to my business on some, like, weird shit. She just jumped to my business just to make it seem like I'm on some clout chasing shit with niggas who, to keep it real, nobody except her would actually say they got more clout than me. Why would I chase clout over some niggas who ain't got more clout than me? That's the whole point of even me telling y'all, get this shit to $500,000. Bro, that shit personal to me. And I fuck with Charlemagne in terms of, like, I watch, like, how, bro, I don't know if I want to be still commented on the newest, hottest young rapper on social media in 20 years. I don't know. And I'm going to follow my heart and my true desires, but I never want to feel like I'm tied down to some shit. And I always gave Charlemagne credit. If he ever speaks on this, he'll say himself. I said, bro, you did the bravest move when you fell back and you pivoted. Because you could keep violating rappers and having funny moments with them all day long. But you start focusing on building out the next phase of your career, looking into the effects of mental health and, trying to educate people that way and, trying to speak to people outside of the hip-hop audience, people who determine elections, determine laws. And, of course, he told me some of the benefits of that, but I was like, damn. A lot of times when people are thinking about getting hot or doing whatever they're doing, they could only see like what hot is like, yo, is everybody tweeting about you? Are you trending at the moment? And to be able to relieve yourself of that, you got to have that confidence to say, hey, that confidence and that belief to say, I could have more of effect not doing this, and I believe that this ain't the only way. We've seen so many people, like, we've seen Star, like, I think Star always, he stayed with the bullshit. I think Wendy went far, but Wendy still, let's keep it rooted at the gossip. I see Charlamagne's trying to interview presidential candidates. I see him trying to set up like a late night show that could be formidable with whoever you might want to say in terms of like, I mean, shit, I always think Jon Stewart in terms of could have some comedy, but have a lot of truth, but still be effective and influential beyond culture, politics. I'm like, damn. The mere fact he could graduate to that, look at what he's done, but also don't shield yourself off. And that's why I looked at him. I said, "Weren't you scared when you did that?" And he was like, "No, I grew organically." And he always told me, "Say, yo, act." It's like, yo, right now, you the guy for like all the new shit, this and third. Maybe at the time you might be like, all right, I want to age my shit. And I hope you understand you can do it. I think that's dope. I have so much respect for that. You know what I mean? But all in all, and I know I just, I feel like every time I talk about Charlamagne and Joe, I give them mad credit. But all in all, I still feel like, bro, this is entertainment. For the most part, this is entertainment. And if you like, whether you like Joe, Gilly, Drink Champs, Akademiks, Charlamagne, anybody else, just remember that this is for your entertainment. Not everything means people hate each other, and just have fun with it. That's all I can say. All right? Okay, cool. I really wanted to, so thank you, Andrew Schultz, for even saying that, you felt I was the most influential person in hip hop. I really appreciate that. I know some people are going to be like, yo, Andrew ain't the person to say that. Hey, I'm not saying what he said is 100% the truth or whatever. I appreciate his perspective, and that's all we have in this world, perspectives. I appreciate also.
See, I didn't know I came here.
I appreciate him also giving my meme page, my man Gran. And by the way, for all the meme pages I fuck with, Memes Are Contagious, Chief keeps interning here. We have so many great people who are in that community. I hope y'all never look at it as just like Gran getting the flowers or whatever. This is for all y'all, and eventually will be spread to all y'all. But I was very proud that he recognized, because for me, the only people that helped me was y'all. And I always said to myself, I just want to help y'all get on, and whatever the case is. And even if y'all was 14 and y'all might be like, yo, I want to do a meme page, I want to do a troll page, whatever. As long as it was respectful, it was with the movement, I hope I could help y'all. But I thought this was really dope.
Your boy, who's got one of the funniest Instagram, Grand Wizard Chat.
Yeah, chat nigga, of course.
Bro, this is one of the funniest Instagram. It's a private account, one of the funniest Instagram followers.
Yo,
he's hilarious.
Yeah. Listen, that's one of my loyal followers, but I'm bringing him to the top.
You really are.
I'm bringing him to the top.
You need to. He's
your boy, who's got one of the funniest Instagram, Grand Wizard Chat.
Yeah, chat nigga, of course.
Bro, this is one of the funniest Instagram. It's a private account, one of the funniest Instagram followers.
Gran, I'm super proud of you. I'm super proud of everybody included in the movement that we got going on. I love all y'all so much. You know, at times I just think about it, and I don't even think about like, you know, what maybe I've helped y'all do. I'm just thinking about how loyal y'all have been, how dope y'all have been. Y'all have always been with the movement, and I fuck with y'all. So, you know, it's all great. Yeah. Anyway, please go watch Andrew Schultz, Akash Singh, Alex over there. And by the way, Alex, I'm gonna give you an apology right now. I know I probably put you in a tough position because I had to get at your co-host. She just came out the side of her mouth just talking crazy about me. You know what I mean? And you know I gotta defend my brand. But yeah. Let me see what else is going on. Akademiks, here we go. All right. Floyd Mayweather. Yo, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, let me play this first. Yo, I love Rihanna. I think Rihanna was capping right here.
What's your thoughts about Sha'Carri Richardson?
Can I get a photo with you, please, Brahma?
You look beautiful tonight, man.
I'm just trying to keep her name alive. Sha'Carri Richardson.
Oh, man.
Do you mama stop my
It
CDs?
sucks, you know?
I know.
It really does suck. I'm sorry.
I know she works so hard, you know?
Yeah, you
You
know,
know
but all
something
is not lost.
I know.
Everything happens for a reason.
God is good. God is good. You know
Can I get
it.
a photo?
Thank you so much.
Bree, can I get a photo with you, please?
My last.
Hey, let me tell you this. Rihanna ain't say what she wanted to say. I guarantee you. Rihanna's Caribbean. And listen, we do love Sha'Carri Richardson. But if you Caribbean, you know how them girls in the Caribbean giving it up when it comes to that 100 meters. Like, with all due respect, especially them Jamaican girls, Sha'Carri, you was going to be in for a long fucking Olympics event with them Jamaican chicks. You did a great job of bringing the U.S. back in the conversation. But let's not act like them girls in Jamaica, Elaine, Sherika, they've been killing it from day one. So I don't know if it was a lock that you were going to win. But I do know you were a formidable opponent. So, you know, again, maybe I'm putting my own thoughts onto Rihanna. Rihanna, she's an island gal. You catch her at any type of, you know what I mean? Carnival. You catch her in Trinidad, Barbados. I just think that Rihanna, she's looking like a lot of Caribbeans are looking like, okay, we hear you, Sha'Carri, but you weren't about to win. But we do feel bad for you. Okay? All right. By the way, what's that nigga ASAP Rocky doing? He gotta get her pregnant or something. How old is Rihanna? She doesn't even have no kids right now. Let me look at this shit, man. How old is Rihanna? Fuck. She 33. Holy. If I'm ASAP Rocky, and I don't know if y'all seen that clip where it was said that ASAP Rocky was ignoring Tyler, the Creator, for like a verse. If you gonna be doing all that, my brother, please get this girl pregnant. Even though I ain't gonna lie to you. Do y'all think that Chris Brown would be tight? Yo, has there ever been a girl that you were in love with heavy that you saw another nigga get pregnant? And I know some of y'all young shit doesn't apply, but I'm asking y'all, what is the thought process behind it? Because I'm thinking about it now. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if I could be happy if any of my exes that I was with for at least 2 years, another nigga got pregnant. I don't know. Even if I'm not with them no more, even if I don't fuck with them no more, am I wrong for saying that? Somebody said her and Chris Brown been done for years. Actually, no, yeah. The Chris Brown thing don't matter. You're right. Chris Brown had like 2 kids. I forgot. Chris Brown got 2 kids. He got royalty, and what's the other one called? Now, Drake and Rihanna was never really no thing like that. We gotta be honest. Was Drake and Rihanna a thing like that? Grand, stop it. I know, come on. We obviously love us some Drake, but come on, man. Drake and Rihanna wasn't no thing. Somebody said ASAP don't deserve no Riri. I ain't gonna lie to you. I always felt a certain type of way. That, remember when, was it the Grammys or whatever? Rihanna never kissed Drake on the mouth. Pause. I know it sounds crazy for me to say that, but like they were together that award show, and I think she only kissed that nigga on the cheek. And I'm like, wait, you know when you in a chick's guts? Like, come on, kissing on the cheek, that's unacceptable. Yeah, Drake was like, he said he loved her on stage. She might have kissed that nigga on the forehead. I don't know. Then she just covered up Drake's tattoo. I don't know, man. I thought, and I guess we're assuming that Drake used to fuck Rihanna. I think that thing was just mad casual. I think Chris Brown and her was like some heartfelt shit. Rocky told her to cover the tattoo. Could y'all date a girl that has another nigga tatted on her? That's a good question. If your girl has another nigga's name or a symbol, matter of fact, as I'm thinking about it, I know a girl who said she got matching tattoo with another nigga. Hold on, let me see. What in the fuck? Yo, chat, man. Oh my God. I lost my keys on my keyboard. All right, chat. Anyway, let's run through these joints. Okay, Floyd Mayweather listen to NBA Youngboy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Floyd even knows that this is Youngboy. Floyd, I don't think he's like cognizantly listening to Youngboy. It just tells me that Floyd is still trying to fuck young bitches. Like, let's be clear. He's in clubs that, if you're in a club that NBA Youngboy is being played, like, the admission might be like 18 and over. 18 to party, 21 to drink. That's what I'm just saying. Drake is performing
Obviously,
in Vegas. Everything is open back up. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a few artists. Name me y'all artists who, once they go on tour, you're going to their first tour. I told Weezy whenever he performs, whenever he goes on tour, I'm going to his first tour in the Tri-State. I gotta go see it. Like, I don't know. Like, I love the energy when Weezy perform. I do want to see Tory too. But for me, it would rank Weezy, not 21. Weezy, Drake. No, I gotta go Drake. Drake over Weezy. Nah, maybe Weezy over Drake. Yo, Weezy was so active, like the nigga was climbing the fucking wall. Who else? Somebody say The Baby? Pierre Bourne? Really? The Weeknd? You're going out to see Jay Critch? Okay. Nicki? All right. Okay. A lot of people say The Weeknd. Some people say Travis Scott. So, I ain't laughing at Travis Scott. Somebody said famous next. All right, man. Anyway, what the fuck is... Yo, tell me if I'm tweaking. This is Gunna in the hospital. By the way, no disrespect to any gang niggas. Is this like some gang shit when you go like this, right? Like when you're wiping your nose with one finger? Is it? I'm looking at you. I don't know. Yo, Queen, I don't fucking know. Yo, I'm gonna be honest though. Am I tripping if I think that Gunna is in the hospital for a lipo? Like, I really, like, I've been looking it up. Am I foul for saying that? Like, cause I'm saying that on some, like, I know some of y'all be like, yo, you don't gotta work out, go get lipo. And I'm like, y'all be clowning Gunna too. Maybe he went to get the lipo. Who knows? Slat. The slat lipo. Who knows? You know what I mean? Wipe your nose and wipe your fucking fat away. I don't know. I'm playing. Gangsters don't get at me. Niggas say getting that Sarah Molina. My nigga not getting no fucking BBL. Get the fuck out of here. The Kanye special. Kanye did say he got lipo, right? Then I heard that Drake got lipo. Chat, if Kanye and Drake got lipo, should I just get it? Why the fuck am I over here like trying to lose 20 pounds for real, when I could just get it sucked out? Pause. Somebody said Drake was never fat. I don't know. All right, let me see this shit.
I ain't come from a spoon. Yeah, low as vert. These niggas ain't know I really was a goon. Yeah, pulled up, Lambo.
Hold on, I ain't trying to sound like no snitch or nothing, but am I the only one that's surprised he's mad free after allegedly like pistol whipping his girlfriend and slapping her and shit like that? That nigga look carefree. And my son, you fucking internet activist. Don't be taking it like, don't post this like, yo, Ak wants Uzi to be locked up. I'm just saying he looks carefree, bro. He's probably just innocent.
I ain't come from a spoon. Yeah, low as vert. These niggas ain't know I really was a goon. Yeah, pulled up, Lambo, Hurricane. Yeah, bad bitch, blow me up. Yeah, got a bad bitch. Yeah, she take her time. Yeah, steady clip. Nigga look like Columbine. Yeah, different broccoli. Ooh, it's white like cauliflower. Yeah, smoking Zaza. Ooh, I ain't even smoking no sour. Yeah, throwing the bitch. I'm done with that hoe. Just after I that bitch.
Yo, does this like tattoo, the piercing is the middle of his head look stupid now that he doesn't have the diamond? Yeah, let me know. I don't know. All right, cool. NLE Chopper. Finna buy out my contract and become a full-time herbalist. Forget the music stuff. I'm about to help my people. I'm gonna give Chopper the benefit of the doubt because I think we want to see him do good. But like we all know he's gonna do music. And we all probably know that like, yo, what people fuck with for Chopper is like another shot of flow. Like, nobody want the herbalist flow, nigga. Nobody want the vegan flow. If that nigga dropped a vegan flow, flop. The shot of flow, fire. That's all I'm saying. This nigga Khaled. He must have got another Drake stimulus package, man. Am I alone in saying that I'm tired of Drake giving some of his best songs to Khaled? Like, I'm tired of it. Keep the songs. I would have preferred, what's that song called? Grease? I would have preferred if Drake dropped it. Khaled just made it so corny. I'm like, oh my God. Doing these weird dances with it. He's like just talking all this shit. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. Like Drake's vibe, nobody wants to hear, we the best. No, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Trying to hear that bullshit? Hit another one. Shut up. The fuck? Now, Khaled's a legend, but I want him to stop fucking up Drake tracks. What y'all think Nicki got going on with this shit? She says, listen, she says, there's something I urgently need to share with you guys. I'll go live on IG on Thursday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. No, I won't be late. In fact, I'll be early. This is very, 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 very important. Love you guys so much. I think she's dropping an album. I think she's dropping an album or she's pregnant again. When artists tell you they got like something important to share, like ain't nobody expose nobody. Remember when we all felt for like Tory was like, yo, I'm about to expose Interscope. He's like, yo, I'm going live at 11. Nigga, 11 came in a while. Y'all niggas saying go live. All right. Let me see what's going on here. Nah. Weezy, this on third. Drake, ready for CLB, blah, 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 da, da, da. Chat, I'm getting the fuck off here. I'm sorry. I'm a little exhausted from watching myself talk shit on that podcast. Yo, everybody go watch Andrew Schultz Flagrant 2 podcast. Hey. Chat, I'm sorry. YouTube.com Flagrant 2. Everybody go watch it. It's at 232. Let's get this shit to 500,000. All right? Chat, I'm getting off of here. If y'all want me to lose, hey, all right. This is what we're going to do. If y'all want me to lose 20 pounds in 2 months, we could start it tomorrow. I will tell y'all the weight I currently weigh, and we'll do a tracker. I don't know if I should do it in the Discord. Is it healthy to track it every day? I'll do it in the Discord or my Instagram story or something like that. We'll track it. Take a picture. Who said they gonna lose weight with me? Oh, that's real. That's gang for real. Hold up. Y'all will lose weight with me? No, y'all wouldn't. Y'all fake. This nigga's name is hilarious. In them guts, EBK. He says, I'll lose weight with you. Yo, your name is hilarious. Yo. Are we all right, hold on, chat. If I lose the 20 pounds, what we finna do? Like, obviously, I ain't asking y'all to give me nothing like that. It's just like, we gotta go crazy for that 20-pound loss. £20. Hey, chat, this is what y'all do. Everybody, okay, right? I want y'all to do this with me. So all my fat chat niggas. All my fat chat niggas who look wild on camera like how I look. Go to Instagram.com/IamAkademiks. This is me on Instagram, my personal page. You'll see a little AK with this little thing right here. Message me and tell me how much y'all weigh. Tell me how much y'all weigh. And I'm gonna I want like at least 5 people who's losing weight with me, and I'm gonna put the weight up, and then we gonna go 20 pounds and I got to lose it, let's say, by September 7th or September 8th. Yeah, well, the Wednesday in September that matches now is the 8th. September 8th. Ron Sue, you say you used to be 270, now you're 255. What'd you do? Yo, Brian, fuck you, nigga. You say, yo, Act, you need more than 20 pounds to not look fat. Listen, it's not about looking fat. It's about, like, you know, losing weight, trying to be a little bit healthier. You feel me? That's it. You know what I mean? Like, again, whether it's losing 5 pounds, 10 pounds, it doesn't matter. You got to start somewhere, right? And for me, I'm just not gonna be no Rob Kardashian type of nigga and just like fucking run away. Like, I could easily do that. Be like, all right, I'm just never gonna no, nigga. So, y'all been here with me while I drink all this Henny. Y'all gonna be with me while I lose this weight. Fuck that. All right, chat. Anyway, I need 5 chat niggas to at least hit me up with that. Yo, please go check out that podcast. To Weezy, whatever her name is, Shawty, you probably won't hear this part. I wasn't trying to violate you like that, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I keep the same energy with everybody, and it wasn't a female thing. If another male had talked about me the way how you was talking about me, because I didn't go on that show to talk about those two dudes. There was even a point I was like, yo, I don't want to talk about it no more. But I'm not no bitch ass nigga. If we on a podcast and everybody's just shooting, I'm rocking with it. Okay, so. Hey, you caught what you caught today. If you wanna keep it as smoke, that's fine with me. I love smoke. Or if you wanna be like, yo, hey, listen, I'm good. That ain't had nothing to do with me. I ain't know that you niggas was popping up to the crib and made you feel blah blah blah. We could be cool and we could squash it. Whatever. I played however you played. It don't even matter to me. Okay. Anyway, chat. I'm about to get off of this bitch for a little bit. Yo. The weight loss is starting tomorrow. By the way, I love how that podcast went down. Aside from all that shit, like I love how it went down. Chat, I just want to sincerely tell y'all make my world, y'all make my life, and I hope that, you know, even sometimes when I'm talking my shit, and I might come across egotistical, I hope you don't really think that I'm changing on y'all. I'm trying to use the power and the support from y'all to let people know, like, I can't bully us and push us around like constantly all the time, not because whatever reason. So, you know, thank y'all for supporting me. It means the world to me. Like, I always tell y'all, like, if it was a situation like, you know, and that's why I think I talk about the Joe shit. If y'all ever turn on me like that, bro, I got no motivation to do it other than to fuck with y'all. So thank y'all for doing for rocking with me. We're at about 3 hours now. I love y'all for all the meme pages, for all the supporters, for all the longtime donators, subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I hope I made y'all proud if y'all watched that podcast. I hope I made y'all feel like, yo, he held it down for us. He didn't go out and be a fraud. I hope I did all that because that's the only reason why I do all these things, all right? I love you guys. I'm getting off of here for now. Tomorrow, are we doing weight check tomorrow? Yo, I'm serious about this. Y'all ain't gonna think I'm serious. I'm serious. Tomorrow, we gonna get a couple chat niggas and everybody gonna clock in. And, you know what I mean? Shit, if you embarrassed about your weight, this and third, is fine. We gonna figure it out. But it's all about, it's not just losing weight. It's just being a little bit healthier and doing things to promote that type of shit. I love y'all for supporting me. And I know with y'all supporting me, y'all want to see me live a long life. Y'all want to see me be healthy. And I know some of y'all comments, even though it's super mean, I'll be like, damn, I'm over here cracking jokes. These niggas like, yo, this nigga fat as shit. Anyway, chat, I love y'all so much. I'm getting off here for now. Yeah. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see if I can, you know, they got this shit called Fitbit or whatever. you know how like on Discord, like it shows you like, oh, so and so is playing this game. I'm wondering if I could like keep a live update of like how many like calories I burn a day. I would definitely do that for y'all. That's a fact. But we would have to like tie it with some incentives. Be like, yo, if I burn this amount of cal, I don't know. We will make it up. Anyway, chat, I love y'all so much. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I always say that. I feel tremendously blessed. I feel so honored. I feel I go to war for y'all. I feel I don't take shit for y'all. I feel I do everything for y'all. And I always appreciate the respect, the support, and I could never repay y'all for that. All right, I'm getting off here for now, but I will definitely be back tomorrow. Tomorrow around noon, not noon, no, not noon. What day is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. 4 o'clock, like 4 o'clock. I'll be back on. All right, chat. I love y'all. Talk to y'all tomorrow.